Brent Scott now is a college basketball coach. My husband, I'm a dad. I have two daughters, 21 and 17 years old. I'm a college basketball coach at VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. And that's about it, man. Still a basketball player, just don't play anymore. So now I just teach.
Do you still remember Race of Roof?
Yes. I remember very well. It's something I did as a player, and the fans, I know they liked very much.
Yes. What do you remember about your viola experience?
It was unbelievable. It was a great experience for me. I've said this many times. It was one of my favorite places to play. Unbelievable city, unbelievable people, great fans, and very, very fortunate to play with some really, really good players, but also, really good friends. I was messaging with Capitano Sandro Santoro the other day. The best, he was a unbelievable leader. I still talk to Coach Jebbia. Coach G was one of my favorite coaches. I still talk to Sidney, to Brian Oliver, to Manu, Jeff Norgard, many of the guys, Claudio Ciampi, a lot of the young guys I play with there, and and a lot of the fans, through Facebook and things like that. I stay in touch with them. But Reggio was a great experience. My life has been, just so busy, but I really hope one day I can return to Reggio for holiday, just to see so many people and to say hello.
Last Friday we had a live show with four players: Leandro Toro Palladino, Federico Lestini, Luca Visconti, and Stefan Stasic. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember all those guys. Great guys, great teammates. How are they? Are they all good? Are they all well?
Yes, very well. Stefano Zampogna send a message. What Brent phenomenal is making a mistake specifically from below to catch his rebound and grow his numbers. Shoot, lose, and catch and shoot. Do you remember?
Yeah. Yes, I've had many people tell me that they like to say in America, I pad my stats, to get extra rebounds. So
Yes.
I say I have a knack for the ball, but yes, I've heard that many times that I pad my stats for sure.
98-99, Viola Reggio Calabria against Fila Biella. Do you remember this game against Nicola Minessi and a good team?
Yes. Outstanding game, really good team. It was a lot of good games that year, but no, I remember that game. Great atmosphere. It was always fun. Putting on the orange and black. So, but many good games that year. But I definitely remember that was a great game for sure.
Pasquale Iraca send a message to Brent Scott. Do you remember the cigar at the end of the game?
Yes, we had cigars for the celebration.
Yes.
We had
like MJ.
Yes, like MJ. We had confidence that we were going to win, and so we said, let's have cigars so we can all celebrate together. And I still have a photo with all of us in the locker room smoking cigars.
I know, and I insert stickers because Brent is in a smile condition.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Yes. Have you seen The Last Dance? What do you think?
It was great. For me, it was that's from my era. To once again watch. I think it was great for the younger generation, possibly to see Michael Jordan, to see the Bulls, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson. It was interesting to go behind the curtain a little bit, to see, how Mike operated. But no, I enjoyed it. For me, anytime you can go back and watch the history of basketball, especially great teams, great players, I thought it was really good, and especially during this time of the pandemic all over the world, it was a nice to get away, just to have something to look forward to.
Brent Scott played in the NBA games with Indiana Pacers in 96, 97, maybe.
Yes.
What do you remember? Is there Reggie Miller?
Yeah. For me, I started my career in Europe. I played in Greece for 2 years in Larissa, and then I came to Forlì. Played with Stefano Atrulia and a bunch of young guys that played for Phil Melillo. So that was my first time in Italy. And then the next year I made it to the NBA. For me, it was a blessing. It was the dream. You dream as a player to go to the highest level. And that was the highest level, to play with Indiana, play for Larry Brown, a Hall of Fame coach, Reggie Miller, the Davis boys, Jalen Rose, Mark Jackson, Rick Smits. And then,
the Duncan Dutchman.
The Duncan Dutchman. I got to see the Bulls, 4 times. I didn't play a ton, but it was a great experience for me. I was very blessed and very fortunate to make it to the NBA. So I got to see some great players, and, the guys with the Pacers, like a guy like Reggie Miller. He was an unbelievable nice guy, really treated me well, to everybody. So, no, it was a fun experience.
Gaetano Gebbia, Coach G, has discovered many talents: Sconocchini, Ginobili, Delfino, Montecchia, tracked down Ben Wallace for 3 games. What do you think about this coach? It's a phenomenon.
My favorite coach. For me, he's a unbelievable person. He's a great man. I love him. He was very good to me. We had a great relationship on and off the floor. And like I said, I still talk to him to this day. Great coach, great mind. He did a really good job the 1 year with Manu, with Brian, with myself. There's a lot of guys, a lot of personalities. Manu you knew he was going to be special. Brian Oliver was a great player. But he did a really good job of managing everybody and making sure that we were all together. But I love Coach Gebbia, and he's the best.
I remember Brian Oliver in Lethal Weapon 3 with Dennis Scott and Kenny Anderson in Georgia Tech. In this room, there is a photo, there is a picture with Brent Scott and Brian Oliver with a fire couple.
Yeah, I remember. I have that photo. I think they were, I don't know, we were the Men in Black or what we were, but no, it was, for me, I knew Brian before I got a chance to play with him from when he was at Georgia Tech. Great player, but he was an unbelievable person, great friend, great teammate, was never afraid of the big moment. And, he's a guy that I still stay in touch with to today. But no, that was, once again, it was just a great time, man. It was a lot of fun. We had fun on the floor. We had fun off the floor. But yes, that was a cool photo.
What do you think about the NBA today?
It's definitely a different game than when I played. A lot of young talent. It's amazing some of the things guys can do. I definitely think, as a guy that played in Europe as long as I did, I think there's European influence because nowadays you see the 5 men. There's not traditional 5 men like me. Now everybody shoots threes, everybody dribbles the ball. It's a lot more spacing. I think because of the FIBA and the European basketball style, I think it's had an effect on the NBA. But it's exciting basketball. I miss it. I'm a big Lakers fan, so I was hoping that we missed Kobe. Rest in peace to him. But I was hoping with LeBron this year and Davis, we could hopefully win a championship. So hopefully we'll see if it comes back. But it's definitely a different game. But it's so many talented guys, so many young guys, and it's exciting basketball to watch.
It's a magical thing. Kobe Bryant played in Reggio Calabria in 86, 87 because Jelly Bean Joe played here in Standard Viola Reggio Calabria. And Manu Ginobili played here in 1998 and 99. A magical history.
Unbelievable. Who would ever think those two guys would be in Reggio Calabria? Kobe, one of the best players to ever play from, Philadelphia. His dad played there. And then, for me, Manu, like I said, when I remember, back when we was playing, there wasn't social media. There wasn't the things that we have now. But I called my friends and I said, man, I'm telling you, I'm playing with this young guy named, remember his name, man, Manu Ginobili. I said, I called him Boy Wonder. I said, man, this kid I said, you go see him one day. And I remember when he came to the NBA and, he finally made it. And then the next thing you know, man, he's an all-star. And, the thing I love about Manu, though, is, I don't talk to him a ton, but, that we still stay in touch, that, the career that he had, he's still an unbelievable guy. He's still a humble person. His head never got too big. He's a superstar, but he's still, whenever I reach out, we still talk, and I'm so happy for him and the career he had.
Are you surprised for his career, Manu Ginobili's career?
No, he was special. I remember playing against Paul Gasol when he was 17 years old, when I played for Real Madrid and he was with Barcelona. I knew, he had a chance. Manu, I knew he had a chance. Delfino, when I saw Ricky Rubio when he was a little kid, when I was playing in Juventud Badalona, Rudy, it's just different guys I played with along the way that I knew just had they had the potential. The thing about Manu was he was so talented, but he also worked so hard, and he was, for a young guy, he was very disciplined. And he was on a mission. So that's why I always felt he would make it, and I thought he would have a chance to be really good because he had the physical, God-given talent, but he also had a very hard work ethic, and he was just a great person. So I knew, and he was tough, you know what I'm saying? He was a tough guy, so, and he wasn't never afraid. That's one trait that you have. You have a lot of guys that are good players, but at the end of the game, he always wanted the ball. And, he, like Kobe, he would miss sometimes, but he would never be afraid to go do it again. So I'm not surprised. And like I said before, I'm super happy for him. He's a great guy, and I like to see great things happen to great people.
Do you remember Pasquale Favano?
Yes, I do. Yes. I remember everybody. I say this, and I said it early on. I mean, I mean it when I say it. I mean, I love Reggio. I love Reggio Calabria. I love Viola. It's like family to me. The people there treated me so well, and I was fortunate to play there 2 times. And like I said, hopefully I'll get a chance. But no, my guy, I remember everybody, just because we were so close. It wasn't just a basketball thing. We spent time away from the floor as well.
Last year, come back in Reggio, J.J. Eubanks, another American player, played after your team. And now, tocca a te, insomma. Quando torni a Reggio Calabria? When you come back?
Well, I was planning to hopefully come soon. Unfortunately, I have a young daughter that is she will be a senior in high school next year, and she will go off to college. So, I will still be a dad, but once both of my kids will be out of the house, it will be easier. Being a college coach, we have certain times that we are free, but hopefully soon, man. In the next couple of years, I will be able to return to Reggio and have a big fiesta, big party, man. Yes, sir. Raise the roof, baby. Let's go.
A message for Reggio Calabria. A message.
You know, I just the thing I would like to say is, you know, hello to all my friends there in Reggio. Love and miss you guys. I pray for Reggio, Calabria. I pray for all of Italy because I did play in Italy for 4 years. I have many friends there, but I have a lot of friends there in Reggio. But I pray for everybody and their family. I pray for their safety. I pray that hopefully soon we will be out of, you know, this pandemic. I know it has been difficult there in Italy. Different parts, it's been more difficult, but you know, let's remember the great times. I thank you for all of your love and support of me, and always welcoming me with open arms. And I really, really hope to be back there and see everyone very soon. But hello to all my friends there in Reggio. And once again, please stay safe and love and miss you guys.
Thank you so much. My heart. Thank you.
Man. Thank you. Raise the roof, baby.